everyone, my name is Alana, my pronouns are she, her, and today I'm going to be cleaning out my closet. For those of you who've been following me since my Instagram and TikTok journey, you might remember that I cleaned out my closet a little over 2 years ago, and it's time for another round. I am what some might call a hoarder when it comes to clothing. I would just call myself a collector with a sentimental attachment to everything and struggles to get rid of things. When I did my closet clean out about 2 years ago, I tried on literally everything in my closet because I was about to move across the country vertically, and I really needed to pare down. Today, I know a little bit more about myself and about what I regularly wear, so I'm only going to be trying on the things that are in limbo. This outfit does not count as limbo. This is just what I wore today. The reason I'm doing this video is a few-fold, threefold to be precise. One, I just visited home for a week and my mom bought me some new clothes and I am out of hangers. Two, I'm going to a clothing swap in 2 weeks and I'd like to have some stuff to bring. And three, I've been watching a lot of Liz or Beep World here on YouTube recently, and she recently did a closet clean out similar to this and I'm inspired. So let's get started. We're gonna start with shirts, which is most of what we're gonna be doing today. Okay, this is shirt number one. I really like the idea of it, but I think the colors that I got this shirt in are a little hard to match to the bottoms in my closet. And I don't wanna buy new pants just for this, because also I don't know what color pants goes with this. Also, full disclosure, this is not something I'm proud to admit, but I bought this shirt on Shein before I knew that they are the worst. So, just for clarification, I don't shop on Shein anymore, but I do still have some things that I bought from them because I'm not just gonna get rid of clothes after I bought them because I found out that the company that makes them is bad. Does that make sense? Anyway, because it's Shein, it's pretty thin. It's not the greatest. The back is also one solid color, which I don't know. I am leaning toward getting rid of this unless somebody in the comments can tell me how to style it. But what I think I would like to do is find 2 tank tops at a thrift store that I like the colors of together and DIY sew them together in this pattern so that I can have a shirt like this that I want to wear. So depending on whether or not I do that before the clothing swap, this may make it to the clothing swap or this may just be donated otherwise. This is the next shirt I have to try on. I've had this since I think high school. And my 2 big problems with it are 1, it is a little more cropped than I would like it to be. And 2, these straps are way too long for my body shape, I guess. I used to tie them in knots to make them shorter, but like then I don't know, I think it's still on this one. I don't know if you could see it. Well, oh, it's mostly coming out. But I used to tie them in knots on my back and then I just have these little like knots hanging off my back. And so I think I have to get rid of these, but I also don't really feel great about giving them to somebody else because the elastic in the straps is just totally worn out. Oh, I just realized I said these. You'll notice that a pattern in my shopping is if I like it, I'll just get it in a different color. So I do have 2 of these shirts. This one you can see the knot on the back a lot better on this one because it's still intact. But yeah, I don't love the idea of a shirt that's just not on my shoulders. And like it's very clearly meant to be a strapped shirt. I can't just wear it strapless. So I guess this is going away. But I don't really know where because it's kind of fucked up. Also, I need to take these cherry earrings off because they are very cute, but also, if I'm gonna be changing my shirt a million times, these are getting in the way hardcore. This is the next installment of the if I like it, I'll just grab it in a different color series. These used to be my go-to shirts, but I haven't worn them all summer, and so I think that's just a sign that they're not for me anymore. They're very tight, and usually I like tight shirts, but these are like on another level tight, and also they're very low cut, which like I usually don't have a problem with, but the things I find myself doing lately, I find that I'm more comfortable with a little bit more coverage, especially because I'm doing a lot of improv, and low cut shirts and improv don't mix because you don't know what you're gonna be doing with your body. And the audience didn't pay for that kind of a show, you know? These used to be my go-to summer shirts, but now I've been accumulating a lot more shirts that I can wear braless, and I cannot wear these braless, so I haven't really had a need for them anymore. I've replaced a lot of these essentially with like my Big Bud pressed turtleneck tank tops and a handful of other shirts with built-in bras. So all of these are going to the clothing swap. This one too. I just put on my next shirt, but I do want to show you the colors of these shirts, I guess, just for fun. This is appearing like a butter yellow on camera, but it is a bright yellow. We got like a rust red, rust orange, basic black, and basic white, and this really pretty like lavenderish color. Now, once again, I have this shirt in two colors. I'm definitely going to bring the blue one to the clothing swap because I do have another shirt in a very similar blue that I like more than this. But I think I'm gonna keep the green one because I do have other green shirts, but none that are quite this shade. So I'm gonna put it on probation and see if I wear it before the summer is over. For context, I'm filming this on August 2nd. If I don't wear it before the end of the summer, then I'll probably get rid of it. Once again, multiple colors. I didn't realize when I was picking out the clothes that were on probation that all except two shirts were gonna be duplicates of others. Oh well. I've had these since high school, which kind of surprises me because, like, was I really wearing that when I was like 16? But I guess I was. These, once again, just like show a little too much cleave for what I usually do. But I think I'm gonna keep the pink one and the black one just for like nights out when I do wanna show a little more, and get rid of the rust colored and cream colored ones because I don't wear those nearly as often. I don't know, now I'm debating keeping the cream colored one because I wear a lot of light colors. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the rust colored one. I'm gonna keep the cream pink and black, knowing that I don't go out a lot, but I'm giving myself one more chance to remember that I look hot in these. Okay, again, I'm wearing the next shirt, but I'm gonna talk about the previous shirt. I just realized, this is so embarrassing, that the rust colored shirt has mad deodorant stains on it. Does anybody know how to get rid of those? If you do, can you tell me so that I can send this to a better home and not just throw it away because it's so gross? Thanks. Okay, this is one that I really have trouble letting go because I made it. This was like one of the first like full garments that I sewed myself, and one of the last full garments that I sewed myself. There are definitely elements of it that look and feel handmade. It's also really ironic that I chose like a bee pattern fabric to make this because I am so afraid of bees. Like, that is one of my biggest phobias. It is embarrassing how I act if I see a bee in public. I'm kind of torn because, like, yeah, it's not the best shirt. And it also doesn't fit me perfectly, which is funny because I made it and it's like, bleh. But I'm so sentimental. I think I have to keep it for now, or maybe really convince myself to wear it. I guess something else that I should mention is I rarely find myself wearing short sleeves unless it's like a button up that I wear open, because usually my mindset is if it's short sleeve weather, that means it's probably tank top weather, and I sweat a lot, and tank tops are better to sweat in than short sleeves, in my opinion, because there's less armpit fabric. So again, questioning my past self and why I made a short sleeve shirt, knowing this about myself. Keep for now, and I really hope that I decide that I want to wear this soon. Okay, for the last of the shirts, these were also on probation in my closet clean out 2 years ago. I have 3 of them. This one is slightly different. This is the only one with a scoop neck. Both the pink and the green have V-necks. I was originally inclined to keep the blue one because of the scoop neck, because as you can tell, these are very old, stretched out, kind of droopy at this point. Again, had them since high school, but I have multiple blue sweaters. And at the end of the day, I would reach for any of the other ones before I reach for this one. So I'm gonna get rid of this one, and I'm gonna get rid of the pink one because I think it's just too similar to my skin tone. And it's just, I love pink, but this shade is just not that flattering on me. And I'm gonna try on the green one and see what I think. Okay, so this has to go. No, I mean, I can readjust it. But I think it's just too droopy. In the winter, I like to layer my sweaters with tank tops or turtlenecks underneath, because when I bought these, I was doing LA winter, and this like thin sweater material was kind of all I needed. But now I'm doing Seattle winter, and that's very different. I keep having the instinct to keep this just in case. And I'm like, just in case what? Just in case I have an emergency where I need a thin green sweater? That's not real. Anyway, I'm gonna get rid of this because I can neither layer a turtleneck nor a tank top underneath, because the tank top would be too high-necked and I don't like that look. And the turtleneck and the V-neck don't mesh. So I have to say goodbye to this sweater. Oh my God. And that does it for the shirts. So I'm gonna go put on a shirt that's not a sweater, and we're gonna move on to the next category. Okay, the next category is bottoms. Very few of these to try, mostly because I have way less of them than I do tops. And these are just the ones that I'm kind of like less worried about if I like them or not, more worried about if they still fit on my body or not. In terms of bottoms that I have that fit on my body the way that it is right now, I have very few. The last 2 years, like, I'm not gonna go in depth, but the last 2 years I have changed sizes a lot. First, just so you know what I'm wearing right now, I'm gonna back up a little bit so you can see the jorts that we're working with. I haven't decided if I like this length or not. It feels weird to me because normally I wear like shorty shorts, and I'm trying this. I can also, like, if I give them a double cuff, that's about the length that I'd prefer my shorts. But these are really thick, and the double cuff, like, I feel it in between my legs, even with only one leg cuffed. So I haven't decided if I can deal with that or not. Anyway, those are what I'm currently wearing and what we're working with right now. Let's try on some others. So these barely went over my thighs. Like, if I work really hard, they button and zip, but not in a flattering way or in a comfortable way. And I don't want to wear shorts that cut off my circulation in my stomach. So goodbye to these. These are listed as one size bigger than the previous ones. And I have my doubts, but I'm gonna give them a chance. Well, this went on without a fight. So actually, I just looked in the mirror and I hate these. So I don't care that I didn't have to fight to put them on. I don't have to fight to take them off and never put them on again either. Okay, we're trying some full-length pants now. These have a button fly, which honestly I normally have better luck with than zipper flies, which is unfortunate for the amount of effort I'm willing to put in. Okay, they fit. But I have to check a mirror to see if I like the way they fit. To be honest, I didn't think I was gonna vibe with these, but I kind of do. I've been wearing a lot of looser pants lately, and I know that these are dad jeans, so they're not by any means tight, but they're tighter than what I've been wearing, and so I didn't think I was gonna like the shape, but like actually, low-key, I kind of do. Unexpected keep. These are the jeans that I pretty much wore all last winter. I mean, I mostly wore my big bed press work pants, but when I needed jeans, these were the ones I wore. And I wasn't gonna try them on because I was just gonna keep them. But when those other jeans fit when I didn't expect them to, I was like, let me just try these on. I mean, I think I'm gonna keep both pairs of jeans. They both do something different for me, you know? I don't know what I'm checking out. I've got a flat butt. I made the internet so mad with these pants a couple of years ago. I decided to wear them on a first date, and everybody on the internet was like, what's wrong with you? I like them. That's what's wrong with me. These are a tough button. These jeans are very unique. I like them a lot. I really don't like keeping pants in case I fit in them another day, but I think I'm gonna do that with these. They just barely don't fit. Like, they button, but they're uncomfortable, but they're really unique and cool, and if I get rid of them now, I'm never gonna be able to find anything like them. And they used to be such a go-to for me. They're the same size as the other ones. How do they not fit? God, I hate women's sizing. Okay, here's your close-up of these pants. You've got these little roses on them embroidered in. How cute. Final category, dresses and jumpsuits. Let's do this. These were like the Target Pride overalls from a couple years back before Target turned their back on us. And I'm really into the pattern, but I also do have 2 other like overall jumpsuits from Lucy and Yak that I wear a lot more. So I think I'm gonna put this one in purgatory or on probation, maybe that's a better term. I mean, it is interesting. Most of the things I'm keeping, I'm not even like wholeheartedly keeping. I'm keeping them on probation. The only things I'm like wholeheartedly keeping are those jeans. I wonder if that says something. I'm gonna choose to pretend it doesn't. Anyway, the main thing with this is like you do have to wear something underneath it. I already started taking it off. You do have to wear something underneath it because it is very, like, you know, like if I weren't wearing this white shirt, there'd be a problem. But I usually wear it with like a white long line lace bralette, and that does the trick. But also it's such a light material. It's light, but it's pants. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. When I did a closet clean out 2 years ago, this was on notice, I would say, because I didn't think it had much longer in it. Like, it's kind of worn a bit. Since then, I've worn it exactly none times. Part of me says that that means I should get rid of it. But the other part of me is just now getting back into dresses and long skirts. Long skirts. I mostly am wearing maxi skirts and long dresses now for the same improv reasons. Can't move around and be free in this on a stage without some risky business. I do really like the print. I like the skirt of the dress and the way it like twirls and flounces. I don't know how crazy I am about this neckline on me. Maybe it's time to say adieu. So because of the shape of this dress, I can't really wear a bra with it, but because of the shape of my boobs, I can't really not wear a bra with it, which is a bummer because it's a cute dress, but I think it just has to go. Also, to be honest, the last time I wore it was to urgent care, and so because of that, it feels a little cursed. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even gonna try this on. I got this at a clothing swap that I went to kind of recently, and I was feeling mid on it at the clothing swap, and I think I let my friends there talk me into it because they said I look really good in it, which, like, maybe I do. But if I don't like the way I look in it, it doesn't really matter if other people do. You know? I think it's really cool in theory. It's a very unique dress, but it's just not me. Which is surprising because I love pink. But something about this dress just, it's not my dress. Okay, that's all I got for you.
And literally as I said that in the video, my camera died. So I didn't really get to film an outro, and I was so tired and sweaty by that point that I was like, I'm not charging my batteries, waiting for them to charge, and then filming an outro. So I'm just doing it now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it if you stuck around and, you know, let me know your thoughts on the questions that I had and the clothes that I was unsure about. And, yeah, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day today and a great day tomorrow. Bye.